Mustang, excitingly versatile, unexpectedly practical, with a wide list of options to make it even more luxurious or give it even more sports car performance. This is Mustang, an unexpected car. And here's an unexpected offer from Ford.
My name's Charlie Stunkard, and I have a 2019 GT350R Shelby. Became a Ford guy back in 1976 with a 64.5 convertible Mustang. I did go to the dark side for a few years. After I graduated college, I had a 1986 IROC Z Camaro.
Looking so hot, so good. So much under the hood.
My wife and I were expecting when my daughter was born. I traded that in on a four-door Chevy Celebrity. One of the saddest days of my life car-wise. Back in 2005, when Ford came out with the first true retro version of the Mustang, I got a 2005 Mustang GT. From there, when they announced the GT500 Shelby in 2007, being a Ford guy as a kid, that was kind of a lifelong dream, is to own a Shelby. And I was able to buy a 2007 GT500, which I still have. I drag raced that for quite a few years after blowing up lots of parts and getting towed home multiple times. One of my son's friends, who you guys know, Kyle, talked me into autocross. I started autocrossing with the GT500, and it just doesn't handle nearly as well as this 2019 car. So. Well, I will tell you that the thing I like about it most now that I have it is the sound, which all comes from the motor. The flat plane crank gives it a unique sound, and the 350Rs come from the factory without a resonator. It has cats and adjustable exhaust, and in track mode, it sounds pretty good. .2 liter, naturally aspirated, flat plane crank. It's the only one Ford has ever made. It's probably the only flat plane crank they ever will make. 2019 and 2020 350 and 350Rs have what they call the Gen 2 motor. Gen 1 motors have a little bit of a bad reputation. If they're not broken in correctly the first 1,000 miles, they have a tendency of consuming oil. As long as you check the oil regularly, you're fine. But the 2019, 2020s, they actually use the block that was designed for the GT500, which is a cross-plane crank, supercharged 5.2 liter that puts out 700 plus horsepower. This is only like 526, I think, horsepower-wise. The R version has stiffer springs. They lost about 400 pounds of total weight compared to the regular 350. And the wheels on it are made out of carbon fiber. So they're incredibly light, and it's got really large, very, very sticky tires on it. So it handles very well in the Autocross. So I've been doing Autocross for probably about 5 years. The first couple of years, I got lost out on the track more times than not, especially if the course is complicated, because when you're out there, all you see are these cones all over the place, and it's kind of hard to tell exactly where the course is. This Lowkey Autocross is great because you get to do 3 sequential runs before you come back into the pit area. So you get a chance to really ingrain the course into your mind, and it really helps with learning the best way around the course, the best line. And the most important thing by far is seat time. The more you do it, the better you will get. Horsepower is not everything in this. It really isn't. My other car has way more horsepower than this one does, and it's a lot slower in autocross. So you don't need a lot of horsepower. I mean, I've seen guys out here in Honda Accords, they're crying out loud. They're having a great time doing it, and the more they do it, the better they get.